which I will show you now. Sorry, I can't control this phone, camera, whatever. This is my spike. Now, the instrument cost £1,500, brand new. It is fully carved, but it's not the most expensive instrument in the world. I understand that. Now, when I play it, sometimes in some situations, this rattles on the inside because this bar moves up and down. Can you see that? Yep. So this part of the bar, which you can't pull out because it's not meant to, will go in there and resonate with the body, and it will or can buzz again, easily rectified. A little bit expensive, yeah, it is. It is not stupid money, but I'll deal with it for the now. So until, you know what I mean, till funds go for it. Is another big one. All around the side, because they are all glued together. You're looking for cracks at the bottom. Well, the saying is a bass player cannot go through 3 doorways without smacking the bass once. So you got to keep an eye on this part. The chips, okay. Cracks in the varnish, whatever, little chips out of it, okay. What you don't want is separation, that the actual wood moves away. With that said, again, easily rectified. But if you're going out to buy a bass that you want to start to play, you don't want to be messing with all this sort of thing, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? You want it sort of right for like a £400 to £600 budget. That's what you want. So the tailpiece here holds the strings. So this wire here needs to be very strong. Don't know if you can see that, but there is a wire there, and it's on a sort of bridge there, and everything else. Right, we're going to go on to the fretboard, and then the action. Fretboards, my one is maple. No, it's not. It's ebony, okay? But it's not a high quality ebony. But it is ebony. And it does have a curvature that goes up a little bit there. So to get my action lower, which I wanted to do, this needs to be carved out by a good thing to call a luthier or something like that. I found a chap in Liverpool, and he's extremely good, and he will do this for me. So that's it. Now you will get fingerboards that are. Let's get back in your face. There we go. You will get fingerboards that are made of maple, and they're what's called ebonized, which means they're made of maple, but they're made to look like ebony. It's basically putting black dye on wood. Now, again, this is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not great, but for playing your first double bass, and you know, I gigged my laminate bass with me ebonized fingerboard and the whole thing going on. And so there you go. Just keep an eye. It will make your fingers black as you play it. Don't worry about it. It's just the way it is. Rolls Royce or a Mini, it's the same thing. Now, on the fingerboard, I've gone for the rounded fingerboard. Can you see that? But it's just like a big curve. My last bass had a chamfer here. Might be a German thing, I don't know. Still playable, no problem at all, down to preference. I preferred the curved one because electric bass. That's what I went for. But I played the other one and it didn't cause me any problems whatsoever. Okay, structure of the bass. It's a big monster. It's got no metal to support it with. It's all about glue and wood. Make sure your bridge is straight. Make sure your tailpiece is rigid. The spike at the bottom is in good nick because that's what's going to take the knocks. Look out for cracks around here. Yeah. Watch out for the body, the top of the body splitting away from the sides, the back slipping away from the sides, the whole thing. And let's not forget up here in the headstock, the peg box, whatever they call it, this can rattle like mad. And the problem is, because you're standing up and playing it, it'll be right in your ear and you won't enjoy it much. Not expensive to get repaired, but it should make a difference to the cost. So when you go to buy a bass, this is what I'm really trying to say, is you can look out for these things, look out for the neck, look out for the body. Little cracks on the top, not a big deal, especially if the varnish cracks, they're no big deal at all. A little chip on the scroll here at the top, it doesn't affect the instruments whatsoever. You can play with that. And I mean, basically, the instrument is a lovely instrument. I mean, look at it, the pinstripes around the side there. You know, these are things that don't help or do anything to the tone of the playing, but just looks really nice, doesn't it? Good bridge. Sound post, very important. Make sure that's in the right place. Make sure it hasn't, if it has slipped, make sure there's no damage here. Or if it's not in position or it's not there, and they say, well, it wasn't made with one, that's pure bullshit. Walk away. Okay, people, I'll be back later. Ta-ra.